We are under the light.
Let's play ball.
Leading off.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The center fielder.
Ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Plays it first.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Eddie Rosario is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball.
You got 2 down.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. 3-2 now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. First pitch on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Rosario is off of first with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And there's ball 2 now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Mine.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Still no score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. Popped him up. Perez over to his right. Makes the play, one away. First delivery to him on the way.
First baseman, ball one, C.J.
James is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
And there's out number 2. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Matt.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Welcome back to Target Field, home of the Twins, who've proven to have one of the best.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ballgame here today.
The third baseman.
The next twin up, Miguel Sano. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Rip down the line. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Stephen Aldridge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. To first, taken in by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The average coming in 257, 21 homers, and 60 runs batted in. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Too high, ball 3. Jonathan Scope is on deck. Got him.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive. Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Flores has it, and it's a quick out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Popped up. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. Here's Miguel Sano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Digging in once again, Stephen Aldridge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Grossman is there to put it away for out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jorge Polanco becomes out number 2 this inning. At the plate, Eddie Rosario.
Now batting.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. To 2-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And this is fouled at the plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Jonathan Scope would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Good battle. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
Two down.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside.
Oh, look at this. He's up with it. The throw. What an outstanding play to end the inning. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Bottom of the inning now. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Marwin Gonzalez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
So that'll bring up C.J. Crone.
Now batting.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So here is Avisail Garcia.
The right fielder.
Fouled off. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
At the ball.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Flores will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down go the Twins. Lincoln Big A is on to pitch out of the...
What? What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man, it's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you can win a marathon game like that, it feels awfully good.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Edgar.